A notable moment on MSNBC when host Simone Sanders Townsend corrects a panelist for using the term illegal immigrant. Listen here.
It is unjust and illegal and evil that more than 10 million illegal aliens have come to this country. It's imperative that we send those people back. This is absurdity. The preponderance of these people, Michael, are male.
But what is the difference between an illegal immigrant who unfortunately engages in that activity?
And we don't like that. I want to be clear. We don't use the term illegal. So undocumented individuals.
They're illegal aliens.
Joe Concha is a Fox News contributor and joins us now. And Joe, Kevin Roberts was just talking about the illegal immigrant who murdered a 12-year-old in Houston. And then the focus of the conversation turns to semantics and language. I think a lot of people on the right would say, okay, if that's what you're focusing on, instead of a glaring issue that we have in this country, how can we possibly meet in the middle here?
Yeah, the part about if you engaged in that activity, also said by a guest that was on there, the activity of murdering and raping someone, is that what we're talking about? And if you're here illegally, Carly, you therefore can be called an illegal. And the fact that this discussion about the brutal rape and murder of a 12-year-old girl, we have a cable news host and former Biden administration official, that was Simone Sanders there, still making absolutely sure that these monsters are labeled in the most politically correct way possible. It's a whole bowl of wrong times 10. I have a girl that will be turning 11 years old soon, and this just makes my blood boil. And look, I expect this from MSNBC, which has officially debased itself beyond recognition in its insanity. But the Associated Press, which bills itself as a nonpartisan, objective wire service, for that organization to blatantly engage in the sin of omission by failing to mention these illegals are here illegally and just calling them two men is not oversight. It is intentional. It's an attempt to shape a narrative, Todd.
Here's the article Associated Press being called out for. It did fail to mention the suspects in Jocelyn Ngari's murder are illegal immigrants. And the reaction has been swift and harsh. Texas Senator Ted Cruz saying, quote, AP is fundamentally dishonest. Two men, entire story doesn't mention that the murderers were illegal aliens. This is not journalism, and hundreds of smaller outlets will run this word for word. America First Legal founder Stephen Miller adding Biden freed two illegal aliens into America, now charged with the most heinous and evil crime against a child. This is how the AP covers it. But I want to focus on what Cruz said, because I think he highlights the big issue here when it comes to the AP and unbiased journalism, because having worked in local news, the way it works at tiny stations throughout the country, you get the AP copy, you put that in your script, and now it becomes the law of the land in every newscast throughout the country. So what happens to the narrative when that happens, Joe? It seems like it becomes completely biased for Joe Biden, and it's incorrect.
Well, exactly to your point, Todd. So what happens is the AP will run a story like this, and so many local newspapers have had cuts to the point where they can't employ reporters anymore to cover the story and to cover it objectively. Instead, they have to rely on wire services like the Associated Press, where they just take that story and that gets dumped into their local newspaper. So this isn't just AP and, who goes to, AssociatedPress.com. This is in papers throughout the country portraying this narrative as just two men that it sounds like, oh, wow, these are horrible people who live here in the United States legally. That's the effect that this has here. And if I'm Donald Trump at the debate, I would ask Joe Biden if he even knows who Rachel Morin and Jocelyn Ngari are and what happened to them and how they got into this country, because the current president has not contacted these families and absolutely should here. This cannot continue. And this is not a one-off or a two-off in this situation, guys. We saw it with Laken Riley earlier this year. We've seen countless stories of rapes and murders happening conducted by people that should never have been here in the first place if we just enforce the laws on the books. And that's all people want. Democrat, Republican, just common sense. If you come into the country illegally, especially if you commit a crime, you should be out of here on the next flight. And that's just not happening at this point.
That's absolutely right, Joe. The point of the story isn't that they were just two men. And if you ask the parents of, like you said, Laken Riley, Jocelyn in Houston, the 13-year-old girl in New York who was raped, whose name has not yet been released and isn't because she is too young despite what happened to her. Rachel Morin in Maryland, if you ask their parents, every single one of them has come out and already addressed the legal status of the people who have committed these heinous crimes against these young women, teenagers in some instances, because the point of it is that they shouldn't be here to begin with to commit these crimes. Exactly. And if the border was secure, then those people would still be alive today, or in the case of the 13-year-old, would not have been sexually assaulted, a crime that will stay with her for the rest of her life.
Just terrific. Joe Concha, thank you. Important topics. We need to get the truth out there.
Thank you, Joe.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.